Who said urban mobility had to be boring? Today on Just Bikes, we're going to dive into the fascinating world of the 7 best scooters of 2025, those perfect allies to move around without traffic jams, with style, and of course, a touch of fun on 2 wheels. If you think all scooters are the same, get ready to change your mind. In this video, we review models ranging from those intended purely for urban use to others more adventurous, analyzing their performance, such as acceleration, range, battery charging, under-seat storage space, and connectivity with your smartphone. You will be surprised to see how technology has made scooters one of the most versatile options on the market, with touchscreens, riding modes, and even integrated navigation systems. If you like motorcycles as much as we do, don't forget to support us with your like, subscribe to the channel, and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Ready to discover which of these 7 scooters will become your ideal, everyday companion? Strap on your helmet, get comfortable, and join us on this tour of the best options of 2025. Hit play and let the urban adventure begin. Vespa GTS 310. It combines its classic Italian scooter character with a generous dose of modern technology and comfort. Beneath the characteristic steel bodywork beats a single-cylinder engine. Its stamped steel monocoque chassis and single-arm fork guarantee surprising stability and precision of line. It features functions such as keyless start and a USB port, so that every journey is comfortable and entertaining. It mounts a 310 cubic centimeter single-cylinder block for valves and liquid cooling, equipped with HP electronic injection and a catalyzed exhaust with dual oxygen sensors. It declares a maximum power of 25 horsepower at 6,500 RPM and torque of 28.9 Newton-meters at 5,250 RPM, figures that offer lively acceleration and sufficient vigor for merging and overtaking on the highway. The bore and stroke are 75 millimeters to 70.1 millimeters, with a compression ratio optimized to offer smoothness and efficiency in consumption, hovering around 31 kilometers per liter. The start is electric, and the transmission is automatic CVT type with a variator and centrifugal clutch, making every takeoff and every deceleration a simple, jerk-free gesture. The frame is a steel monocoque integrating the bodywork, providing rigidity and protection against vibrations. Up front, it equips a single-arm fork with an anti-dive system and a hydraulic shock with 135 millimeters of travel, which filters bumps and undulations with skill without losing steering precision. The rear uses 2 hydraulic shocks with adjustable preload and 120 millimeters of travel, offering a comfortable setup for daily use and stability at livelier paces. To stop safely, it mounts 220 millimeters discs of equal diameter on both wheels, with dual piston calipers up front and a single piston at the rear, assisted by a dual-channel ABS and disconnectable ASR traction control. The 12-inch wheels were tubeless 110/70, 1/2 tires front, and 130/70, 1/2 rear, with a profile that offers agility in tight turns and comfort when rolling over cobblestones or uneven asphalt. Measuring 1,980 millimeters in length, 765 millimeters in width, and with a 1,380 millimeters wheelbase, the GTS 310 presents compact dimensions that facilitate handling both in narrow streets and stability on wide avenues. The seat is situated 790 millimeters off the ground, allowing both tall and average height riders to plant their feet confidently. The wet weight is 163 kilograms, a contained value for its displacement. The 8.5 liters fuel tank and its efficient consumption enable nearly 200 kilometers of range. The 4.3-inch color TFT screen shows speedometer, gear indicator, tachometer, fuel level, and basic navigation, all with excellent color contrast. The Vespa MIA system connects your smartphone via Bluetooth, allowing you to manage calls, music, and messages without distracting you from the road. Functions like keyless start, remote seat opening, and bike finder, along with a practical USB port in the leg shield, round out a very user-friendly package. With this combination of timeless style, lively engine, and friendly technology, the Vespa GTS 310 consolidates itself as the urban queen of 2025. Easy to carry, comfortable for 2, fun to open the throttle, and capable of taking you as far as your exploring spirit allows. It can be yours for €7,399. ZONTES 368G. It is a beautiful crossover that integrates the practicality of scooter with the appearance of an urban trail, mounting a single-cylinder engine, with transmission as smooth as butter and a reinforced steel frame that withstands daily wear without blinking. It incorporates long travel suspension, disc brakes, and a full equipment package, making it a very attractive option both for moving around the city and for escapes on dirt tracks. The power plant is a 368 cubic centimeters single-cylinder block, liquid-cooled and with double overhead cams, that delivers 38.8 horsepower at 7,500 RPM and a maximum torque of 40 Newton-meters at 6,000 RPM, figures rare in scooters of this size. Its compression ratio of 11.8 to 1 helps extract every drop of fuel without shooting up consumption, which sits at a tight 3.5 liters per 100 kilometers, guaranteeing nearly 500 kilometers of autonomy with a 17.5 liters tank. The CVT transmission with internal variator and reinforced belt provides imperceptible shifts and eliminates the notorious rubber band effect when accelerating, while the centrifugal clutch ensures jerk-free takeoffs. The chassis is a diamond-type steel tubular frame designed to balance rigidity and flexibility, with a rear swing arm that supports up to 179 kilograms of load without flinching. Up front, it equips a 41mm inverted fork adjustable in compression and rebound, with 150mm of travel, ideal for filtering streets with stones and maintaining precise steering. The rear suspension relies on 2 hydraulic shocks with adjustable preload and 145mm of travel, providing comfort on uneven terrain and control when the route gets tough. To brake safely, it mounts a 320mm front disc with a 4-piston caliper and a 260mm rear disc, both managed by a Bosch dual-channel ABS that prevents separate wheel lockups. It wears mixed wheels with 17-inch aluminum rims and steel spokes up front and 14-inch at the rear, allowing the use of CST tubeless tires 110, 70, 17, and 150, 70, 14, a very stable combo, both on asphalt and soft ground. With 2,230mm in length, 925mm in width, and 1,370mm in height, the 360AG has generous dimensions that provide confidence on the move. The 1,560mm wheelbase and the 790mm seat height facilitate an upright and comfortable posture, with good visibility in traffic and easy foot support when stopping. The wet weight is 203 kilograms, a somewhat high number for a scooter, and the 17.5 liters tank allows a notable payload without penalizing the ride. The display is a colorful 7-inch TFT screen with Bluetooth connectivity, capable of showing relevant information for the rider, such as battery status, tire pressure warning, and much more. Standard equipment includes LED lights in the headlight, tail light, and daytime running light, a glove box with USB charger, electronic handlebar lock, and keyless start to open the seat and fuel cap with a single button. Among the most striking extras are the front and rear recording system and the disconnectable traction control, perfect if you feel like opening the throttle on gravel without abrupt power cuts. In short, the ZONTES 368G is a model that breaks molds. It combines the comfort of a scooter, the presence of a trail, and a technological load you rarely see in this segment. Ideal for those seeking versatility without giving up performance. It is a very worth considering option if your A2 license demands intensity on 2 wheels. It can be your companion for €5,890. PIAGGIO BEVERLY 310. It is a premium-style urban scooter that, without losing its agile character, incorporates an ultra-modern power plant, a robust frame, and technological equipment on par with the best city trail scooters. Its compact and efficient engine, the improved chassis, and the inverted suspension ensure surprising composure in braking and cornering, making every daily trip a comfortable and connected experience. The heart of the BEVERLY 310 is a 310 cubic centimeter single-cylinder, 4-valve, liquid-cooled block that delivers 27.7 horsepower at 7,500 RPM and generates 29.5 Newton-meters of torque at 6,000 RPM, figures that allow it to accelerate decisively in urban traffic and maintain a good pace on the highway. Thanks to electronic injection and the high compression ratio, both the start and throttle response are immediate and progressive, avoiding unpleasant jerks. The automatic CVT transmission is paired with a dry centrifugal clutch, offering smooth shifts and zero maintenance worries day to day. It rests on a double-cradle tubular steel frame, designed to combine firmness and comfort by filtering asphalt irregularities. Up front, it equips an inverted fork with 120 millimeters of travel, providing steering precision and absorbing bumps with ease. In the rear, a preload adjustable monoshock completes the setup, keeping the wheel firmly planted on the asphalt in any circumstance. Braking is handled by a 300 mm front disc with a radial-mounted caliper and a 220 mm rear disc, both controlled by a dual-channel ABS system that supervises each wheel separately. The 16-inch alloy wheels up front and 14-inch at the rear wear tubeless mixed tires, optimized to offer grip both on dry and wet pavement. With 2,125 mm in length, 800 mm in width, and a 1,510 mm wheelbase, the Beverly maintains a compact silhouette that facilitates weaving through traffic. The seat is situated 812 mm off the ground, offering an upright position and a good field of vision, ideal for the urban environment. It weighs around 191 kilograms wet, which gives it stability without compromising maneuverability. The 12 liters tank, together with an average consumption of approximately 3.5 liters per 100 kilometers, provides a real range close to 340 kilometers per tank. The 5.5-inch TFT dash shows speed, revolutions, engaged gear, fuel level, and connects to the smartphone via PIAGGIO MIA, allowing you to receive calls or navigation instructions. Full LED lighting takes care of complete visibility, including headlight, taillights, and turn signals, guaranteeing clarity 24/7 without losing style. Additionally, it features keyless start, a USB port for device charging, and a handy under-seat compartment with interior light and capacity for a jet helmet. In short, the Piaggio Beverly 310 combines a vibrant, clean engine with a noble chassis and a very up-to-date technology package, designed for the urban user who does not give up comfort or a premium touch on every trip. You can enjoy this beautiful Italian for €5,799. KYMCO AK 550. It is a maxi scooter that combines the agility of an urban vehicle with the power and comfort necessary for light touring. Its engine guarantees immediate thrust in the city and enough force for highway rides. In daily life, it moves with surprising ease and, thanks to its tank and contained consumption, offers great ranges without haste. The heart of the AK 550 is a 550 cubic centimeters parallel twin, liquid-cooled and equipped with dual overhead cams and 8 valves, that delivers 51 horsepower at 7,500 RPM and 52.3 Newton-meters of torque at 5,750 RPM. With a bore and stroke of 69 by 73.6 millimeters and a compression ratio of 11.2 to 1, it offers a progressive power delivery and an average consumption close to 4 liters per 100 kilometers. The Bosch injection system and ride-by-wire electronics guarantee instant starts and crisp throttle response in any situation. The chassis is an aluminum alloy perimeter frame, where the engine itself acts as a structural element to gain lightness and rigidity. Up front, it mounts a 41 mm inverted fork with 120 mm of travel, calibrated to filter urban irregularities and offer precision in handling. At the rear, a lateral monoshock with 48 mm of travel and preload adjustment provides stability in fast corners and comfort on the road. With a 1,580 mm wheelbase and only 226 kilograms wet, it combines stability at high speed with surprising maneuverability in dense traffic. It relies on Brembo brakes, a 270 mm front disc with a radial caliper and a 260 mm rear disc, both managed by Bosch 9.1 ABS with cornering function. This cornering ABS adjusts intervention according to lean angle, allowing safer and more controlled braking even at sporty pace. This connectable traction control adds confidence on slippery surfaces or when exploiting engine response. The large 5-inch TFT screen shows speedometer, tachometer, gear indicator, levels, and basic GPS routes with the Nudo Navigator platform. Bluetooth connectivity allows you to receive notifications, control music or calls without taking your hands off the handlebar. Among standard equipment stand out cruise control, automatic emergency call, and keyless opening so that everything is more comfortable at every stop. With the seat at 785 millimeters off the ground, it is accessible for most sizes, although its central width requires a bit of skill to plant both feet. The ample padding and integrated backrest in the premium version ensure comfort on long rides for rider and passenger. The 14.5 liters tank, together with moderate consumption, leaves the autonomy above 300 kilometers, ideal for mixed city and highway trips without refueling urgencies. In short, the KYMCO AK550 unites power, agility, and technology in a package that performs equally well in urban traffic as in weekend getaways. Its advanced electronics, solid chassis, and torquey engine make it a very attractive option for those seeking a versatile, premium maxi scooter in 2025. You can get it for €11,999. Yamaha TMAX. It is the benchmark of the brand's sporty maxi scooters. Its parallel twin provides the strength and power necessary for overtakes on the highway and instant reaction in the city. The engine is a 562 cubic centimeters parallel twin, liquid-cooled, with DOHC and 4 valves per cylinder, €5 plus homologated. It declares 47 horsepower at 7,500 RPM and 55 Nm at 5,250 RPM, figures that ensure a forceful response from mid-low revs up to the top of the tachometer. The centrifugal clutch and CVT automatic transmission allow acceleration without jolts, while the variator manages power delivery smoothly and progressively. Average consumption sits around 4.5 liters per 100 kilometers, which combined with a 15-liter tank, gives approximately 300 kilometers of range. The chassis is an aluminum alloy perimeter frame where the engine blends as a structural element to maximize rigidity and agility. Up front, it equips a 41 mm inverted fork with 120 mm of travel, fine-tuned to filter urban unevenness and maintain stability at high speed. The rear train relies on a lateral monoshock adjustable in preload, offering about 120 mm of travel to ensure traction and comfort on any terrain. With a 1,580 mm wheelbase and 219 kilograms weight, it combines maneuverability in traffic with composure when tackling fast corners. In braking, it mounts a 267 mm front disc with a Brembo radial caliper and a 282 mm rear disc, both assisted by Bosch 9.1 ABS with brake control and cornering function. The spin-forged alloy wheels were 120/70-15 front and 160/60, 15 rear tires, a compromise between grip on asphalt and comfort over irregularities. Measuring 2,195 millimeters long, 780 millimeters wide, and with an adjustable windshield height between 1,415 millimeters and 1,470 millimeters, it offers adjustable aerodynamic protection. The seat is positioned 800 millimeters off the ground, accessible for most riders, while the under-seat space accommodates a full-face helmet and small items. The large 7-inch TFT screen allows you to choose among 3 layouts, integrate Garmin Astros navigation, receive calls and messages, and control music via Bluetooth. The MyRide system and cruise control complete the package, along with keyless ignition to start without a physical key. Altogether, the Yamaha TMAX 560 is the ultimate sporty urban scooter. Quick off the line, stable at full tilt, and loaded with electronic aids that elevate safety without giving up riding pleasure. This Japanese scooter can be yours for €15,700. KYMCO XCITING VS400. It is renewed to convince an increasingly broad audience within the A2 licensed scooter segment. Many improvements have been introduced in a scooter that maintains the GT philosophy, but increases its sporty image. This version is an evolution of the XCITING S400 TCS, which was the first to introduce the traction control system, a true innovation that allows safer riding in any situation. The power unit is a 399 cubic centimeter single-cylinder, 4-valve, liquid-cooled engine that reaches 33 horsepower at 7,250 RPM, with a maximum torque of 37 Newton-meters at 5,750 RPM, figures that guarantee lively acceleration and enough vigor for merging on fast roads. The Bosch electronic injection optimizes fuel delivery, and the electric start is immediate, while the CVT transmission with variator and centrifugal clutch offers smooth rev changes without jerks or uncomfortable pauses. Its structure is based on a tubular steel frame, combined with a rear swing arm that reduces unsprung mass and adds precision to the line. Up front, it mounts a 41mm inverted telescopic fork with 120mm of travel, calibrated to filter urban bumps without compromising steering response. In the rear, 2 shocks with preload adjustment and 114mm of travel provide stability on long trips. The braking setup consists of a 280mm front disc with a radial caliper and a 240mm rear disc, both assisted by dual-channel ABS independent on each wheel to prevent lockups. It wears 15-inch alloy wheels up front with 120, 70, 15 tires and 14-inch at the rear with 150, 70, 14 tubeless mixed profile tires, a combination that offers grip on asphalt and traction on less adherent surfaces. Measuring 2,190mm in length, 800mm in width, and 1,345mm in height, it presents a balance that facilitates maneuvers in dense traffic, supported by a 1,565mm wheelbase that provides stability. The seat, located 805mm off the ground, allows both feet to be planted securely, and a wet weight of 216 kilograms makes it agile in the city and easy to control. The 12.5 liters tank and average consumption near 4 liters per 100 kilometers provide over 300 kilometers of autonomy. The color TFT screen offers plenty of information such as fuel level, gear indicator, range, and access to smartphone connection, allowing you to manage maps, calls, and music from the left switch without distractions. It incorporates a keyless system for start without a physical key and a USB port in the glove box, along with functions like disconnectable traction control to adjust the level of assistance according to road conditions. In short, the KYMCO XCITING VS400 is a versatile maxi scooter that combines the agile character of a sporty scooter with the technology and comfort of a premium model. If you seek a ride that feels light in traffic but is capable of devouring kilometers safely and stylishly, this model has all the ingredients to become your new urban and touring ally. You can acquire it for €7,190. VOGE SR4 Max T. It is a hybrid between scooter and trail, designed for the A2 license, that mounts a single-cylinder engine capable of getting you out of any traffic jam with joy. Its multi-tubular steel frame and the engine-integrated swing arm offer a remarkable balance between urban agility and composure on secondary roads. The heart is a single-cylinder, 4-stroke, SOHC, 4-valve block, liquid-cooled, with an exact displacement of 349 cubic centimeters, thanks to a bore-in stroke of 69.6 millimeters and a compression ratio of 11.5 to 1. It delivers 34 horsepower at 7,500 RPM and 35 Newton-meters at 5,750 RPM, enough torque to sprint off traffic lights. The electronic injection manages fuel with precision, ensuring reliable cold starts and smooth delivery in all rev phases. Instead of manual gears, it incorporates a CVT automatic transmission with a dry clutch, which eliminates jerks and makes traffic a breeze. It is Euro 5 homologated, so it meets the latest emission regulations without sacrificing performance. The multi-tubular steel structure forms a light but strong chassis, favoring both maneuverability and high-speed stability. The engine acts as the rear swing arm, reducing unsprung mass and providing precision in each change of direction. Up front, it equips a 35mm Kaiba fork with 110mm of travel, tuned to absorb irregularities and speed bumps without transmitting annoying jolts. The rear uses 2 Kaiba shocks, also with 110mm of travel and adjustable preload, to adjust firmness depending on load or passenger. In braking, it mounts twin 265mm discs on the front wheel with 4-piston J.1 calipers and a 265mm rear disc with a single-piston caliper. The ABS comes from Continental and works independently on both wheels, even allowing it to be disconnected for a bit of controlled fun on the track. The alloy wheels wear 120/70/15 Pirelli Angel scooter tires up front and 150/70/14 rear, combining cornering grip and trajectory with good wet performance. The color TFT screen shows speed, revolutions, fuel level, engaged gear, and even basic navigation, all at a glance. It includes heated grips and seat, so the cold does not stop you, as well as an electrically adjustable windshield that cuts wind on the highway. The keyless system allows you to start with just a button, while the USB port and the option of a front camera elevate practicality for your daily routes. At 2,185mm long, a 1,565mm wheelbase, and a 761mm seat height, it is accessible for most sizes without giving up a relaxed posture. Its wet weight remains at 213 kilograms, well distributed, facilitating handling at a standstill and confidence in corners. The 12.8-liter tank and consumption around 3.6 liters every 100 kilometers provide over 300 kilometers of range, ideal for one-day getaways without constantly refueling. In summary, the VOGE SR4 Max T moves with the lightness of a scooter and withstands the pulse of a small trail, all with full equipment that makes your life easier. You can enjoy this beautiful crossover for €5,787. And with this, we close our top 7 of the best scooters of 2025, from the most agile and lightweight to the most adventurous and all-terrain. We hope you enjoy discovering their strong points, whether it is the incredible range of the Beverly 310, the sportiness of the Yamaha TMAX, or the versatility of the 360AG. Each one has its personality, so surely one fits your motorcycle passion and your way of moving. Tell us in the comments which of these 7 scooters motivates you the most, if you have already decided on one of them, or what model you would like to see in upcoming videos. If you like the video, don't forget to support us with your like and follow us so you don't miss the upcoming videos and help make this motorcycle family bigger every day. Good rides to everyone.